proud to be. A stranger that is really a friend, a greeting that is really a hug, a smile that is really a cup of tea, sweet summers, the presence of those before, with, and after me, bright, bold, beautiful. You and I are living history all the time, in our own way. History that is born in the moment we call now. So it matters how we be, as each of our being is a thread in the tapestry of life, a stroke in its painting, the painting of our collective humanity. So take pride in your stroke, in your thread, no matter how small, because even the flap of a butterfly's wing can move mountains. I am proud to be a stranger that is really a friend. When our eyes meet, higher love is a warm hug that I give to you, my long-lost friend I didn't know existed. In that moment, our threads connected. A cup of tea that is really Earl Grey with lemon that I use to soothe my mental wounds. A smile that I give to you that was given to me 12 years ago when I moved to a foreign town and now call home. A home that is filled with memories of joy, climbing trees and picking berries with my mum and sisters to sweeten the summers spent together. Proud to be bright, bold, beautiful, standing out, true to myself. I may not be the loudest in the room, but my presence is felt. Behind me is my tribe, my ancestors, my family, my friends, holding my back as I open my voice, broadcasting to many. I'm proud to be curious. I don't know it all, but I'm willing to learn. Reimagine how I see the world and the place I put my strokes in it. Proud to be the stranger that is really a friend, the greeting that is really a hug, a smile that is really a cup of tea, sweet summers, the presence of those before, with, and after me, bright, bold, beautiful. Thank you.
My voice is a mole trying to dig its way through life. It can't see its future, digging to get my curious voice heard. Dig like a mole to find your way through life.
I don't need the gym to be strong. All I need is a little less wrong, wrong, wrong! Not all bravery is skydiving. Sometimes it's just arriving. Not all animals go hunting for prey. Some just wait to be fed every day. Not all happiness is money, money, money. Sometimes it's just something being funny. Not all sadness is just a bad day. Maybe it's someone passing away. Not all horses love the spring. Some just want to lay and do nothing. One day you'll see that around tiny little me, from the rich to the poor, you will hear them roar.
My voice is hail, and when I hit you, you feel pain. I'm a sound that makes the mind think of a deeper meaning, but that meaning only comes to those who seek it.
Our poem is called The Earth.
My voice is a white silky tiger that drools when it sees its prey in the rough green grass that swishes in the light wind. It hears the squealing of its prey as it rapidly runs away. It touches the dry coarse grass underneath its paws. It feels the anger of not succeeding in its hunt.
My voice is a multicoloured parrot speaking loudly for its juicy fresh prey. Its prey includes refreshing mangoes and meaty mealworms. It sees green, luscious, swishing palm trees in the jungle. It hears waves from the warm sea, swish, 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 swish. It feels delighted soaring through the gentle breeze on its feathers. My voice is a black and white horse with soft fur, swift and small, sneaky and agile. It sees the red, colourful, vibrant, blooming flowers in the field from far, far away. My voice smells the fragrant, freshly cut grass flowing in the wind. It hears the loud, pure harmony of the passionate birds. Chirp, chirp, chirp. It touches the soft, saturated mud underneath its hooves, painting them a beautiful brown. It feels free running through the fields without a care.
My voice is a scaly, vibrant green snake. It sees the tangled dry vines dancing in the wind. It hears the magnificent roar of its prey.
3, 2, 1. Why is the grass green? Because a magical fairy stepped on it with green shoes. Because when God was on the grass, he had fungus on his feet. Because Jesus dropped a bag of mushy peas on the grass on a hot summer's day.
Because after somebody ate Taco Bell, they farted on the grass. Because after a can of green painted about on the grass, it started to sway.
We want to use our voice to speak up about pollution because it is really harming the earth, and some animals are going extinct which could break the food chain. There is also an island of litter in the sea that is the size of France. We don't like that the environment is becoming toxic for most living things. To change this, we would like a child Prime Minister so more children's voices and opinions can be heard and recognised. We want to see less greenhouse gases and carbon emissions being put out, and we want to see more trees being planted and less being cut down.
My voice is a dog. I wolf and bark at the smell of barbecue drifting through the air. I yelp and howl at humans taking me for a walk. I love walks. My voice is a dog. And whilst you don't know what I'm saying, my bark means I'm happy. My yelp means I'm excited. And my howl means you'll be missed. Thank you.
I come from an open dialogue and conversation and controversy and contradiction, and then I come from holy and righteous and pious, and you're expecting that ultra-religious means ultra-strict or dogma or cult, but it's not. It was welcoming differences and encouraging debate. It was allowing mistakes where sinning was human and forgiving was wholesome and represented growth. I come from love in its purest form. I am the love of their love, and their love has watered me, given me sunlight. I come from wealth, the real kind, the kind that filled my belly with laughter and adorned my body with a garment of confidence, the kind that granted me access to the elite among us and nurtured my mind with the kind of education you want to free from private institutions and feed to the public. I come from tutoring in order to access tuition. I come from eating with my hands and sitting on the floor. I come from eating from a sharing platter. I come from hand-me-downs. I come from sharing stories that lifted you up. I come from ups and downs, and yet I come from sturdy, secure, comfortable. I come from dressing up while being dressed down and arguing whilst laughing. I come from a house with 8 children and an open front door. I come from parties and hosting. I come from therapists and counsellors, from comforters, from charitable. I come from teachers, and so I have become. I have become a teacher, yes, but I have become a traveller, a wife, an educator, and a writer. A mother, a thinker, a debater. I'm a fighter. Storyteller, speaker, comforter. I've become a shoulder to lean on, to cry on, rely on, secret holder. Holder of joys and tears and burdens and boulders, mediator, arbitrator. emotion regulator. Thank you.
Is magic real? Wizards casting magic spells without any tell. Day to lay, at night to rest. Travelling away in magic, doing something tragic. Everyone saying it's fake without any delay. Not knowing real stories in books. The story begins without any rings.
One day, a street cat who loved to lay was sat on a mythical mat. A scientist walked past and saw the cat, then shouted,
Go, go, stranger, danger, help!
And then she came and asked,
When did the world start?
With the trees and the
overgrown, books and notes, but no miracle was found. 40 days and 40 nights, but still nothing was okay.
She
Travelled all over the world in the big blue sky.
Whoosh. Konnichiwa.
Bonjour,
Bunar.
Stalin,
Hola.
aloha,
Hej.
hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Whose voice is that? It squeaks, it shouts, it breaks, it cracks. It could be my voice, it could be yours, it could be his, it could be his. I don't know. It could be the mayor's, it could be an astronaut, it could be a fireman's, I don't know. It could be the police officers, it could be the doctors. It just proves that all of our voices do the same things, then all of our voices should be heard.
Our poem is about football and it will make you feel proud, by Henry and Clark. Walking through the tunnel, it feels like a funnel. I can hear the crowd roaring. In the future, I'm gonna be scoring. We're loud and we rule and we tackle. We're cruel. We are super fast, so watch us pass. We get the ball without delay, just like it's our prey. After all, we are the Lions, the 3 Lions. And yes, this is our future. This boy has a lot to say, but you walk straight through him. I want to tell you about school. I want you to play. I want you to tell me about my holiday. I want you to listen to me, but you won't. As the boy is crying, he is planning to see the wave crashing upon the landing. All seems cruel, but this boy has something to tell you, but you walk right through me.
Anger. Anger is when someone or something takes over and you can't control it. Anger is when you can't calm down. Anger is when you need to be alone. Crash! There goes the chair. Anger is when you can't do anything about it. Anger. 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 It's something that hurts you. It controls you like nothing else. It's a pain, a feeling that just takes over. Nothing will cure. Not even a present, a hug, not even a little black dog. Don't even try to calm yourself down. It's not going to work. Just leave it. It might wear down. Please don't. It'll make it worse. Try get to sleep. It will probably wear down quicker that way. Anger is the word that makes people sad. Just try not to feel it.
Why is there rain? Is it God's tears? Why is there glasses to see? Why are trees a thing so we can breathe? Why do we have tissue for a third eyelid? Is it because we are a reptile?
What is the point of life?
How did the first person get smart? Why are people colourblind? Why does fruit really make us healthy? Why are animals a thing? Why is chocolate unhealthy when it's made from fruit? And why are oranges sweet when it doesn't have sugar?
When people die, do they really go to heaven?
Yes, but if you are bad, then no. Is the Bible real or is it just a book?
Why is space a thing? Did God make it, or has it been there forever?
How did Earth appear? Was it God or does natural causes?
Why does life exist? Why does life exist? Life exists so we can adventure. Or is it
Life exists so we can experience love. I don't know what fighting is a thing. Maybe it's to resolve it after. Or is it good to let your anger out? Why is heartbreak a thing?
maybe it's just life? Or is it to be negative?
Or is it health? Maybe it's to let your anger.
Why is love a thing? Is it so we're not always depressed?
Or is it to feel feelings we've never felt before? Maybe so we're not alone in this cold and dark. Why is health a thing? Is it so you can experience life? Or is it to experience heartbreak? Maybe it's to learn the diet.
Why does music exist? I think it's to dance to. Or is it to learn how to reveal your singing?
Why does it snow? Is it just because of rain? Or is it to experience the cold? Maybe it's just to have fun.
Why is death a thing? Is it because when we get old we find it hard to move? Or when we get older we get teleported to God? Or because God is lonely and chooses someone to see? So we can experience pain by losing someone we love. Or so we can try and experience heartbreak. I may not know much about astrophysics, but I have eaten oysters in garlic oil under a lamp-lit sky of low clouds.
I have seen rock pools and therefore the beginnings of life. Also how the moon made seasons.
You kept asking us if we'd written a poem about it. You asked us if we could read it. Finished!
Why do we argue the way we do? I'm the expert, and the reason we argue the way we do is because no one can get it. But I'll tell you anyway, we can't be perfect like you and me. Or is it little books controlling our anger and emotions instead? Maybe rainbow-coloured insects strolling down a path of our emotions. How does our mind work? I'm the expert and I know how your mind works. Is there tiny people pulling levers and clicking buttons? Maybe they dance around like on Disney on Ice. Maybe it's whirling disaster. Stumbling and tripping. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. It's like clockwork, like clocks ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick.
Is the world round or is it flat? It could just be a big black cat. Is the moon made of cheese and will it be conquered by bees? Nobody knows. Is there life on Mars or is it just a big farce? Nobody knows. Is the Milky Way made of chocolate or have we been fooled by TV? Nobody knows.
Our curious earth.
Why do we have pets?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I know. To keep us entertained and give the pets a perfect life.
Why do people argue about cats and dogs?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I know. Some people prefer cats because they're more playful, but every animal is, so it should be even.
Why is the sky blue?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I know. The sky is blue because the light reflects off the sea.
Why doesn't money grow on trees?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I know. Money doesn't grow on trees, but it can be made from the wood.
Will we achieve our dreams?
Yes. It's a future. Be patient.
Should we look up to our future?
Yes, you have to believe in yourself.
Walking through cramped ticket gates, the fresh smell of pucker pies fills my nose. Up the steps I go, I hear the roar of the crowds. I step up and am met by the beautiful sights of the luscious green. The stadium is the only place where my voice is heard. I chant all the chants as the players walk out whilst all their fans rant their rants. The ball is kicked and I take a deep breath, hoping that my team will pull off a win.
A pinpoint pass is exchanged across the pitch, and our team striker puts it in the top bins. The home fans' faces all wear grins. The atmosphere is electric. The crowd yells a big roar. The ref blows his whistle, and the ball is kicked once more. 50 minutes later, the ref says time's up. The fans give an extravagant cheer as we all celebrate, and we walk to the rear. I feel like this is the only place that my voice is heard. How amazing was that?
If we could end world wars, the skies would be safe and people would be united. There'd be no more bombing and people would be contented. The streets would be clean and children would be safe and have a home. The fields would be green and adults would have faith. Soldiers would be with their loved ones, injuries reversed, and the wars would be like sad plays rehearsed. Poverty should not be novelty. Big bomb factories are polluting the air with their lack of care. People are dying and crying from starvation, whilst others are feasting in celebration. People are grieving as their loved ones are leaving. What is war good for? Never. If we could end world wars.
One sunny day I went to the dark woods, but then I had a touch, then it surrounded me. I knew it was goblins. I felt scared, but I was brave.
I know the science of forces. I know the Stone Age. I know how to write. Bat. It flaps in the wind and screeches in the night. It hunts the smallest of bugs, only using sound. It lives in a cave and sleeps in the day, and at night it awakes, ready to swoop and catch its favourite prey.
See my uncle's dog. His name's Woody, and I like to see him when I'm not at school. I really love baking with my mummy, especially croissants, buns and cakes, and especially chocolate donuts. I can pet a cat, but I can pet a dog. I can pet a cat, but I don't want to. I can do everything. I can do gymnastics very well. I love nature. I love my dog Rocky, but I don't want somebody to put a cat on my head. I can bake very well. I can walk in the forest on a rainy day. I can do anything I want. Acorns tumble from the trees, nuts are old and rough. Wheat is part of Weetabix, seaweed is from the sea.
Pandas are cute and funny. They can also be a tiny bit cheeky. Pandas usually live in China. Pandas are the best. Pandas have 6 fingers too. Crazy, right?
Peaks towering overhead, rivers carving out the countryside. Walks embedded to the riverbed, pines covering the great peaks, their gargantuan trunks commanding the forests. Horses galloping down the peaks and through the woods, heading down by the riverside.
To family that was there, that will be there. To family that was supportive, that will support. Just let you know you are safety. To my family, they have cared, they will care. Just let you know I am there, I will support, I do care.
Water, I hate you, I love you. You inspire, you drown. You kill, you save, you flow, you stop. You're natural, you're planned. And then my other poem. Oh, the wind, oh, how the wind blows. The stormy skies, oh my, as the stormy skies through, oh my, as the sun shines on a summer's day, oh my, oh sigh.
Grass, why do you grow? What do you do whilst you're buried by the snow? Why does your scent change when you're cut? How does it feel to be trampled on underfoot? Unlike leaves, you're here all year round. What was it like still underneath the ground? In summer and spring you bask in the sun, but you're left hidden beneath frost when the warm weather is done.